What's up, beautiful people? And Michelle here, and in this video we are going to be making this beautiful DIY hibiscus deep conditioner. But first, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you will be notified of future uploads. Alright, let's begin. You'll need a base conditioner of your choice. I'll be using these because my hair adores them both. I would also suggest choosing a thicker deep conditioner, and I'll explain more later. You'll also need a humectant of choice. You can use plain old vegetable glycerin. It's easy, affordable, and quite accessible as well. Or you can use honey. You'll also need an oil of choice. Here I have a herbal oil blend and or coconut oil. A fairly large/deep bowl is absolutely necessary, and I love using hand mixers to mix my DIY creams. So the star of the show is a hibiscus tea. So let's just walk through the steps really quickly. You'll need some boiled water. I prefer to use distilled water, but you can use whatever you have on hand. You can use hibiscus whole flower or the tea bags, or like I'm using here, the finely milled powder. Whatever you can find, use that. You're going to combine your herb with boiled water, and that is it. Stir, cover, let steep for 20 to 30 minutes or until it's fully cooled and your tea is ready to go. So in your bowl, measure out about 5 tablespoons of your conditioner. You can use more or less based on your specific hair, but 5 is great for me. As I mentioned before, the thicker your base deep conditioner, the better, because once you start combining the ingredients, the conditioner will start to thin out. So that's why I said before, you want to use something that is not too watery, because then you're probably going to have an issue with the consistency and the texture of the product. Go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of your humectant. I'm using creamed unpasteurized honey because it's much more nutrient dense than processed honey. Add 1/3 cup of oil. You can add more or less, also based on your hair needs. The one thing I do suggest though is using penetrating oils such as avocado oil, olive oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, whichever one you like, but use penetrating oils because you want this to be able to enter into the hair shaft and work from the inside out. And now we add our hibiscus tea. We're going to add a 1/3 cup. So it's time to go in with this hand mixer. Listen, take your time with this. If your bowl is not big enough, you might find that you can make a horrid mess. So my conditioner started to become very thick, girl. She was getting the thick. I knew that these conditioners were packed with emulsifiers, but this was getting so thick that my hand mixer started to choke. Just keep a little bit of water to help dilute it down if your mixture starts to get too thick. Again, this will depend on how thick the conditioner that you're using is. These ones apparently have a ton of emulsifier in them, so it got thicker than it was before. And I had to control that viscosity by just adding a little bit more water to the mixture. Once I got it to this frosting-like texture, I was satisfied, and these are the results. Now, this amount of deep conditioner can stretch between 3 to 4 washes for me. Yes, it's a lot of product. This is also a great way to stretch your more expensive products. You'll get so much more use out of your products when you do this. It's literally doubling or tripling the amount of uses that you can actually get out of this one container of product, maybe even more. And I am cool with that because that stretches my coins, number 1. And number 2, I get to customize the conditioner to my hair needs. And it's easy, simple, quick, effective, and I love it. So when it comes to application, I just go ahead and apply this to my hair. I've washed my hair in twists, and I've done this with and without twists. It works the exact same. I do recommend, once you've applied this to your hair, covering your hair with a plastic bag and sitting under a hooded dryer, just because you want your cuticles to open up and actually accept that product and have it penetrate deep into the hair shaft, into the cortex of the hair, and sit there and work. You know what I'm saying? You want it to work. And that's all for this video. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. And if you've already done so, I absolutely appreciate you. I also look forward to seeing you in the next one.